Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is our reaction to the two final episodes of the Enies Lobby Water 7 saga arc thing. Next video will be a discussion, podcast discussion on this monster of a saga. So yeah, the questions are if you're watching this on Patreon, they'll be posted on Patreon. If you're watching on YouTube, they've already been posted, and we've collected questions, and we're going to be having a podcast discussing what we think are the most interesting questions. So stay tuned for that. That'll be next, and then we'll be continuing. I don't know if we'll watch the filler arc after this or not. We're not really sure, because usually we like One Piece filler. So I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll see. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go.
Well, he's missing a lot for someone not showing any mercy. Oh, they're gonna blast off?
You better get down from there.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys better hurry up. Hold on.
What is it, Captain? Nope.
No.
You know.
Thank you, Usopp. No. No.
Himo
Kind of like a sunflower.
Makes sense, like Lion, King of the Jungle.
Yeah, how about King of the Sea instead?
And it's a sun, like, and they're sailing west into the sunset.
Thousand Sunny. I'd call it Sunny.
Thousand Sunny.
Sunny.
I like Sunny.
Like Mary. Sunny. Great name. Instead of Mary, how about Larry? Perry.
Oh my god. Hopefully we're not pointed towards the comm belt.
Yeah.
Or is this how they get over the comm belt? Shit like this. You just shoot yourself across.
And that other guy. Perfect. First thing to do once Usopp comes back on the crew, we run away.
Yes. Luffy's so cool, he said.
Kids these days have so much audacity. Where's the marine ship?
I just realized what we thought he was a girl dad, Garp.
Oh, yeah.
Because he looks like Joseph Joestar. That's why.
Ready?
What?
Where did you get that from? Don't act like you had it the whole time. That doesn't even fit in the boat. Is that the anchor?
What the hell?
I hope they brought lots of cola with them. Should have put wings on that thing.
The Aqualogana's back! Holy shit.
They immediately break this ship the same way that the Mary got broken. Hmm. 1 kilometer. Don't say stuff like that. Oh, okay. Very nice. And now what?
That was pretty sick. And it takes you a kilometer, they said?
Yeah, for 3 barrels of cola. Hope they have a lot of cola. Or maybe Sanji can make cola.
He probably can, you know? It's just like molasses and citrus, right? They have the tangerines.
This iceberg. The Golly people gonna come help them.
Iceberger. You just said iceberg ore, but it sounded like iceberger.
New bro! It's like, oh, don't want to be associated with that.
Look at Iceberg integrating the community. I know these 2 kids in the back street that caused quite a ruckus. You might want to talk to them. An island in the Grand Line. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Smoker. What the hell are they doing here? Bratier.
海軍も海賊も黙っちゃいの全世界に響き渡ったと言えるこの手配
Pin it up on the wall. Of course they look friendly. Look at Chopper.
Dadon? Who is Dadon? Oh, is that maybe his nickname for dragon, maybe?
Maybe. Oh yeah, of course he's wearing a mask, so no one...
Look at her house. Shmotsky Village. Complain? They got it blown up for the office. Sakura Kingdom. They changed the name. It's now Sakura Kingdom. All the rabbits are friends now.
Chopper with his little 50 berry bounty.
Oh, he's the king now?
Very nice.
King Dalton. That's nice.
Alabasta!
Fucking pal, get him out of here. He's dead.
That's just how they are. And Karoo!
Wow. So good. Land of white soil. Baltigo. Dragon!
It's popping off right now. 50.
So I guess nobody knows his relation to
Yeah.
Luffy. That's an interesting detail. I imagine he's pretty happy about what Luffy's doing these days.
Really stirring it up.
And declaring war against the government.
Yeah.
Like father, like son.
Look at this!
Banquet.
I do like that. It's called Thousand Sunny.
That's a good name.
It's really hard to top with Going Merry.
And the 1,000 is for the 1,000 chapters of One Piece. Dragon.
And he's all at this little base, planning up all kinds of stuff. He looks weird with hair.
We
Like, I feel
didn't
like
see him
just
without
saw
hair. We just saw him in the hood, I guess.
hood. It just adds a different look to him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this episode. I really loved seeing all the different, like everyone, you know, all the everyone's hometowns and Vivi and Karoo and everyone, just seeing all the wanted posters. It's so nice. I really like it.
I love that they just like he's upset that it's such a scandalous photo of Nami, but he still blew it up and is displaying it proudly.
It's just like
It's so good.
yeah.
Also, I love how his snail looks like him.
Oh yeah, I love when people's snails look like them. It's really funny. It's so nice.
I love that it's Sakura Kingdom
Mm-hmm.
instead of Drum Kingdom because the previous government is now no longer in power.
Really nice. That picture of Chopper's so funny. I just love how he's 50 berries.
I don't care as long as I can see his
Well,
face. That's
he's-
such a
he's
sweet
lucky
thing.
that it wasn't more in the picture of him as Monster Chopper, because she might have gone flying out there to
Yeah.
beat the shit out of him.
They'd just be sailing and then an axe would just fall out of the sky and hit Chopper in the head. I love seeing Vivi and Karoo as
Yeah, I miss them. I really miss Vivi.
well. Me too.
What a great episode, kind of wrapping things up. It's so nice seeing everyone just going.
I like seeing their like big escape maneuver that it's, you know, a kilometer. So it's setting it up like most things they could get far enough away where the other people couldn't catch up.
yes,
type thing.
but not so.
But not so far away they can just get out of any situation. It'll be
Yeah.
like if they're surrounded or if they're against a Blackbeard, for example. We don't know what his ship's capability is like, but they're supposed to be like a mirror of our guys, you know? You know, you never know. So like it's not a full get out of jail free card, but it is in certain circumstances, if it's set up properly, can be used well, or maybe even used as a weapon if the ship is so durable.
Yeah, and also like depending on how much there's a cost, so
Yeah.
you can't just like do it infinitely. You know, you have to
Theoretically speaking,
Yeah.
although, you know, they could just spawn cola technically.
Yeah, if
know,
they can.
They'll just have enough cola to do it type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm running out of chakra. Yeah. But yeah, cola isn't like a magical thing. It's, you know, it's carbonated, which is its own process, but like it's not, you know,
It's not like, we need to go and purchase this gunpowder.
Sanji, yeah, exactly. Sanji, he's a cook. He can make cola for sure.
Yeah, I love the reaction to Sanji's portrait, and they're like, "Oh, it looks just like him." That's so funny.
They're all laughing their asses off. I like seeing Luffy's hometown.
Yeah, I like how they recognize it. Like, Usopp's always telling these crazy stories. No one believes him. He actually is a super badass pirate with a bounty. No one believes it because he's wearing a mask.
But only the people who knew him intimately
and already thought that he was only the people who already believed in him now get to see this, so it's extra funny.
And Kai is still studying to become a doctor.
I do like that she's not already a doctor.
Yeah.
You know, like they're not just like, oh yeah, she's completed all medical school in like 2 days.
I'm still holding on to the potential idea that he was supposed to be like a warlord or something. Like you know, early stages of planning. I still think that was like a potential build up to something that, you know, was scrapped or repurposed for a different character or something. I still think that, and that the whole thing with what was her name? His daughter. Like I forget her. I'm blanking on her name right now, and I feel really bad. But that was gonna be set up for Zoro to come back, and he was gonna be like a big rival or something like that. Something. I still think that was gonna be something, but now he's just sweet old sensei type thing. Yeah, I just like it's always nice to have. We did this at the end of a previous
arc.
Saga.
It was so nice.
And it was great, and it's just as great now, if not even better, because now we know so much more, and so much more has happened. I wonder what Smoker and Tashigi are doing over here. Like, what is this place? Are they like?
I think they just took down like another pirate.
Yeah, it seems like this is probably like a pirate cove. It looks like some kind of a creepy stronghold or something. I like that, you know, there's this big fishhook thing, and then there's like buildings up top there. I didn't see that before.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's like fire here. It seems like that they stormed this place and took down some kind of a regime. It seems like they're at war, where in all like more casual clothes is really hot out, so Smokers doesn't have a shirt, and Tashi's in a tank top. They're like, you know, all business type thing. Just interesting to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
And he's still a captain. I thought that he got promoted. I guess he refused the promotion. I didn't know he was allowed in that case. I thought he got promoted to, he was always Captain Smoker. Unless I misheard what he said about that. Maybe he was saying that he was saying like, oh, I can only do so much as a captain. There's a limit to my freedom so long as I'm only a captain. I thought, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that in that conversation where he was like, you can go fuck yourselves at the end of Alabasta, that they promoted him to like Brigadier General or some shit like that, like, or
I don't super remember him being promoted. I just know that he like it was like, oh, you like did all of this. But yeah, maybe he rejected it, and then maybe he was like,
I just didn't know if like, because you know, Garp has some sway and some power, and you know, he can reject things, but I didn't know anyone could. Like, I didn't think that and maybe I'm probably just misremembering.
It's been a while.
But I thought that he got promoted, and I figured they would really push that on him because of all the stuff that he knew about Alabasta. And they wanted to make sure that they had a stranglehold on him, so they would probably prevent him from prevent him from refusing a promotion. But maybe I'm just misremembering, and he actually wasn't promoted. But for some reason I think he was, but whatever.
Either way,
really good episode. Nice. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna try coming after them. Oh. Oh shit.
Oh fuck. 3 days ago?
Oh boy.
Oh god. Oh shit! I just read the title.
Why would you do that?
It's pretty self-explanatory based on what we just saw.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna read the next ones. Hang on, I gotta put the cat out or he's gonna distract me. I hope you have a plan. 1v5?
Incinerate all of them. Not happening. I don't know what else you could say that could be worse than that.
Oh my god.
What do you think you're doing, buddy?
Welcome to Logia Fruits. Oh shit. Oh! Whoa! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So he's got shave. Straight up caught him on fire.
Yep.
Or is he faking it to draw him in? I mean, he's on fire, but is he faking his pain? Holy shit. Oh my god, he's so cool. Stop, drop, and roll, Blackbeard. Ace is so fucking cool. Oh.
The list of all of them? They killed him. What was it that was so fantastic?
It must have been it must have been pretty good.
It's got the Infinity Stones.
It's like a shadow fruit? Darkness fruit.
And how do you win in a fight like this, you know?
Like two Logia users?
Yeah. Well, can he
There's
snuff him
seawater.
out with the black, like, just with darkness?
They might have sea prism stone. It might be a interaction like with the rubber and NL.
Really?
Dark fruit.
Why is that guy always just, like, half dead?
Oh, it's an
area
of effect attack that doesn't distinguish friend from foe.
Mm-hmm.
How does that affect fire? Can fire not burn, or does it not work in darkness? I figure it would be most useful in darkness.
Yeah. Maybe you just, like, swallow things up? I don't...
Yeah, what does darkness do? Like, you just can't see? What is it, like... What? He's fucking Gojo?
And why not?
He's gonna flex real quick. He's gonna swallow everything.
This is overpowered. Ace is just like, I see.
So he's got fucking... Like,
He's got that.
Infinity. He can control gravity.
Mm-hmm. These poor people.
Yeah, that changes it. Now it's not just darkness. It's like if it's like a black
Yeah,
hole, light can't escape it, which means Ace isn't very good against it unless he's very creative. He crush it into like a black pearl.
Can he like send it back out?
Oh, you're probably right.
What an asshole! Just crushes it all up, throws
He
it
can
back
send
out.
it out as a projectile after. I thought he was gonna crush it like, cause I don't know, like the BLACKBEARD. It'd be like the black pearl or something like that. You crush it into like a diamond or something. He leveled up his fruit.
Ooh. What do you think? Just burns him.
So he can condense the fire into like little marbles.
Oh.
So it must be a paramecia? He becomes the darkness, maybe? Or no, that'd be the other.
Oh, he has to take it. But he's still fine.
He's gonna shoot the fire back? Oh.
You're just gonna try and suck him in? Oh.
Oh, he was cocky. Is he just gonna get fucking sucked up in...
This is not good.
So he took away his power, he nullified his power.
Yeah.
Is his power just gone?
You know, does he have to spit it out? Is that the thing with his devil fruit? Like he can take it in, but he has to. Oh, just when he's touching him.
I mean, he wasn't touched by it before. Oh no! Saint Elmo's fire.
Damn.
Get the fuck out of there, man.
Yeah, this.
You have his power, like, you understand it. Go live to fight another day. Banana rock.
Destroying these poor people's island. It's crazy.
Oh, fuck. I don't like this music.
It's fake join his crew and then kill him while he's sleeping. Imagine if Ace just dies.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it... It's just gonna get nullified.
Yeah.
The power like devours your... I'm so tense right now.
Oh God. We don't even get to know the... I wonder if we get to find out in the next episode if we're just gonna be left completely in the dark till we meet up with them?
Which is probably gonna happen next.
Mm-hmm. But, like, not right away. They'll just, like... Oh, no. Was not really looking very good for Ace.
I mean, I don't see... With what's described, I don't see how he can make it out of there... Like, he might make it out of there alive because it's One Piece, but, like, there's no way he's gonna win. Like,
yeah.
As if everything is described as it was described... You know, if everything works that way, unless Ace has some kind of dark, like, I mean, he has the sun, which is like, you know, that kind of, like, if that's the power.
Yeah.
But, you know, aside from just the aesthetics of those attacks aside, you know, the dark, like, a black hole swallows a sun, like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like, and with the whole, like, oh, if I touch you, then... You know, you're basically done. You can't use your powers.
Yeah.
It's just like you can't really like get out of that in a 1v1 thing. You know, like I'm sure maybe if Ace had like a few other people with him, then then you can take turns and kind of bombard him from all sides. But this power is just
I don't see how he could make it. And the other thing, like, to get outside of it for a second, I know people hate when I do that, but, like, you know, what's more likely to be, like, a dramatic story thing? You know, Ace beats Blackbeard off screen, and then we just, like, give up on that plot line. Like, the whole parallels with Luffy, that just ends. Like, that's not really...
That's not
a story,
yeah.
You know? Like, that's not how a story goes. Any story. Like, you don't just, like, get rid of the main rival ultimate villain guy that we've seen that's been built up for hundreds of episodes, you know, with, you know, yeah.
Instead, you either really fuck up or kill
the Gandalf. Kill Gandalf, kill fucking Dumbledore, kill fucking Obi-Wan, the most powerful guy that we know that's, like, a good guy. Sort of the you know, like that's how it goes. You take them out of the story as like you know, to demonstrate how powerful the villain is, you know, and to give the sort of pass the torch, as it were, to the heroes. Like that's how it goes. So I don't see how there's any other way this could go. The only thing is whether or not the story is gonna actually kill Ace or just
mess him up really bad, and then because he doesn't have to necessarily die for Luffy to kind of avenge him later on, or like do what he couldn't do.
But with One Piece you never know though, because not like we're getting caught in like this sort of binary of who wins. Maybe something else happens. Maybe that's why they're cutting it off. Like something else will intervene. Maybe Whitebeard will catch up, or Shanks will get there, or something. You know, maybe it's not so simple as that. So yeah, I don't know.
And then it's hyping up a big incident that is apparently going to happen because of the result of this fight. So that's kind of crazy. I was not expecting. Like I was really confused as to why there was one more episode in this arc.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, okay, we wrapped it up. We had a really nice, oh, let's see how everyone that we know, from back in the day, what they're doing, what their reactions are to the wanted posters. I'm like, what more is there really going to be? Maybe just some, like, messing around? No, we get this crazy thing from 3 days prior that...
And the 3 days prior thing, that's an interesting detail now that you bring it up. That means that we might just, like, pick up, it might just go fucking balls to the wall speedo wagon, and we just like go straight into whatever conflict is going to ensue based on this. Like maybe they capture Ace and then we run into Blackbeard or something, or fucking Ace is like running away, he manages to get away, or we come upon the end of this fight or something like that. Maybe, like it's cutting the end here, but maybe it continues on, like and just continues raging to the point where because the time matchup here I feel like is important. The 3 days ago type thing must be important.
Because within 3 days, Blackbeard says that they're really close. Within 3 days, they could catch up to Water 7.
Yeah.
Like Blackbeard, depending on where they are.
We could run directly
I assume
into
if
them.
he says that they're within striking distance, 3 days of a journey, especially since the Straw Hats weren't going anywhere during that time.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Well, and think of this. So, Blackbeard said at the start of this fight, like, here's my plan, Ace. I'm gonna capture Luffy as exchange to be a warlord and prove myself, and then go over to become King of the Pirates. Because I don't know if he's actually a warlord yet. Last time we went into this, they were talking about filling Crocodile's spot. And like they put forward Blackbeard's name as another warlord, but I forget 100% if that was confirmed or just like.
I feel like that was the last we saw of it.
I forget if it was fully yeah, I don't know if it was fully confirmed. Yeah, I forget if they like implied that. So I don't know the end of that, but like, let's just see what he said, because maybe he alluded to the state of that conversation. I've already planned out. I'm going to rise in power. Whitebeard's next reigns over. I'm the next pirate king. For starters, I'm going to kill Straw Hat Luffy, who is in Water 7, as a gift to the government. So whether or not he's like fully a warlord or a candidate, he's clearly on the level of that, obviously. Yeah. So the point I'm trying to get at is that, you know, he just figured out that this guy's Luffy's brother. Luffy has this crazy bounty. I'd figure Ace would be worth more to the government, but Luffy's really like, he's kind of
stirring up a lot of trouble.
In the news, yeah.
Ace isn't over here burning government flags and. You know,
he's like the government's probably happy
also,
to let him go.
Yeah.
Let the pirates fight among themselves. But now that Blackbeard is, on the government side. But what I was trying to say was that, now that they're related, if his goal is to kill Luffy and give him to the government, having Ace captured as like a bargaining chip to Luffy, is a huge, way to smooth that over. So, yeah. Because I don't see, seriously, I don't, with the power reveal of,
it's like
of the
Ace
darkness
can't
fruit,
get out of that.
It's stated that yeah. I mean, there's no clearer way to map, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a clearer way that you can say that Ace doesn't stand a chance, and it's not even about Ace's power level. It's just that,
It's like how can you?
Yeah.
How can one person, it seemingly doesn't matter what devil fruit they had.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
without
maybe
a strategy.
Maybe there's another one, maybe you have the kind of the light fruit, and it just trounces that one, and that's its only point or something. You know what I mean? But it's yeah. It's also interesting that apparently there's a list of all the fruits, so it's are they getting recycled? If someone dies, does it respawn somewhere else? Because or else how on earth would you know that it exists?
Yeah.
Not only I could understand, whatever, there's that scientist guy. I could understand if they have a fruit, and then once you have it, you could test to see what it might be, that makes sense. But there's no way that you could just be oh yeah, my devil fruit telepathy power, unless someone has a devil fruit that lets them know what all the devil fruits are. But, the average you wouldn't just be able to be oh, I'm just gonna write down.
I mean, maybe they were on the poneglyphs, so maybe,
Oh, maybe.
Maybe they were documented via poneglyph. We don't know the connection to devil fruits and, other elements in the story. We don't know exactly where they come from. And it's left open on purpose. At first, I think it was left open on purpose because it didn't ultimately matter. Or maybe it did, but it did, as far as... Luffy fighting Buggy, it didn't matter where they came from. That wasn't the point of the story. It seems along the way, probably a long time ago, probably pretty early on, it started to matter. I think probably in Alabasta when they started talking about objects eating devil fruits.
Yeah.
It's now, especially now, it's fully, there's clearly a background thing, some sort of connection, where they come from. We probably won't learn it for a long time. But it's clear that the rules behind them are fully defined, because we talk about how malleable things are before they are stated in the story, or things are stated vaguely, so there's wiggle room in terms of logic or how the story wants to go with things. I think the devil fruits are now at this point one of these things, especially with the reveal of this power, one of these things that even if we don't know all the details, there's not this weird that malleability. It's like there's a solid reason for all this shit, where they come from and everything, especially now that there's introduced that there's like a index of
there's like a catalog.
Yeah, there's a catalog of them. And but yeah, how they're spawned, can only one person have them? Can multiple? We've only seen one fruit per person, so maybe when somebody dies, it like floats up from the bottom of the ocean or something like that. Maybe from the all blue. You know, maybe the devil fruits come from the all blue and they just swirl around the currents. We have no idea. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. It's not looking good for Ace. Clearly, one of them's covered in blood, the other one isn't. One of them has a devil fruit that can cancel all other devil fruits. You know, the idea of a sun versus a black hole is fucking badass, but you know...
what are you gonna...
There's not really a way around that. Like, he didn't do anything...
Like, he was burning Blackbeard, and the thing is, I guess the good thing is Blackbeard can still feel pain.
Yeah.
But it doesn't actually, like, mess him up that bad, you know?
As long as he can conquer the pain and his resolve is strong. And that's kind of an interesting character thing there, too. Because, in order to fight through the pain of burning alive, you need to have a pretty strong conviction, and that's something that all good pirates need to have too.
Yeah.
And since Blackbeard is kind of thematically this like dark side of the sort of thing that Luffy, the sort of life that Luffy is living.
Yeah.
And they share a lot of similarities based on what we've seen of them so far, and you know, again, thematically, like in terms of storytelling structure, Luffy having this like dark side of him that's like, you know, similar but the opposite, or a dark reflection. What was I even saying with that? Something I forget.
That he's part of his devil fruit is him he needs to have such strong resolve.
Oh yeah,
in order to use it properly and effectively. Yeah. Which is good because that's also similar to Luffy's devil fruit of, you know, he's very flexible and you know, can like keep bouncing back, and it's his resolve that keeps him going and allows him to be the perfect user for that devil fruit.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's just a simple thing, but it adds a lot of sort of, I guess, like resonance to Blackbeard as a villain. The fact that he, like Luffy, has to endure things in order to achieve his goals. You know.
Yeah, it reaffirms that they're both they're driven in a similar way in like crossroad directions. Like they're not parallel to each other. They're like this, and we're gonna hit that point potentially pretty soon by the looks of things.
Probably very soon with the 3-day thing. But yeah.
And you know, Ace is obviously very strong. But we haven't seen him that much. He seems to just every time we've seen him, he's just been like trouncing everyone. And mostly undefeatable as far as we can tell. So the fact that he's in this position where clearly he has been defeated in some, you know, to some extent, you know, it's just different because like the way that we've seen him, he's very loyal to Whitebeard and he's doing stuff, but he doesn't have the same motivations and the same drive that Luffy and Blackbeard do of like being in it for themselves and wanting to be king of the pirates. You know, it's a different type of motivation. So it'll be interesting to see. And like the most interesting part of fights is, you know, conflicting ideologies and stuff. So I think it'll be interesting when two people have like, they're like matching each other's energy. They want the same thing, but both of them can't have it, and they're going about it in different ways. So yeah, I think it could be pretty exciting, but I'm kind of just freaked out that this just happened, you know, and especially after Shanks was like, yeah, you should tell Ace to not do that. We're not ready for this fight. And then it's like, nah, Ace can take him, and it's like,
yeah, I wonder if Shanks knew something about the devil fruit that like Wait, what did they say the guy's name was? The dude that he killed?
Oh, I can't remember. They said it though.
Thatch?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I was trying to think maybe it was maybe it's a Japanese-ism because Thatch is like a like I'm trying to think of like his arm thing. Like his tattoo that says Ace. Like, I was thinking, like, is it Satch or something? Because it's the S that's crossed out. I don't know what that's about, but anyway.
Yeah, and I can't remember, did Ace just said you killed him? Or did Ace ask why he killed him and that's when he said the devil fruit thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe they didn't know that that's why they just said like, oh, he killed him, that's enough, we're going after him, but then maybe Shanks figured out that he must have gotten that devil fruit, and that's why he was like, we better not
Probably
go after him right now since he has that devil fruit, you know?
Well, Shanks doesn't seem to have a devil fruit. Maybe he was looking for that one too, and then then he figured out that the guy probably got it. Maybe, but maybe he doesn't want to tell Whitebeard that because it's like, you know, there's power in information. You know?
But maybe they did know. Like,
Maybe
I mean, if it
know.
was common knowledge that guy had that devil fruit, or if somehow only Blackbeard knew about it, you know?
Well, they're separated onto different boats, right? Because like Whitebeard has a fleet, so like Whitebeard doesn't know every detail of every single thing, but you know, you'd think the information would get around. But part of One Piece so far is that like, you know, whether information gets around is whether it needs to get around for the plot. So like some things can stay secret, like Rob Lucci, despite the fact that it doesn't really make sense that it would be secret. So as far as that, that's sort of a detail that you can kind of play with. So I don't know. We don't know how much Whitebeard knows. We don't know how much Shanks knows. But I bet Shanks. I mean, Shanks seems like kind of a mastermindy type dude. Anyway, he seems he's pretty smart. He's a youngin'. He's risen towards like one of the highest positions that you can have as a pirate at such a young age. So, you know, maybe there's something there. I don't know. I'm blinded right now.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned for the podcast, I suppose,
Yep.
everybody. Leave a like and subscribe. See you next time, Carson.
And Lindsay.
Bye.